Hello and welcome to another Raggy's Beers, Wines and Spirits review. Second one tonight. Still freezing. I need to sort myself a heater out in here, in the beer room, as I call it. I need to get my beach theme up, beach wallpaper up. So tonight I'm reviewing Young's Double Chocolate Stout. Had it before, obviously never reviewed it. You don't see many from Young's, to be fair. Chocolate malt and real dark chocolate are crafted together to brew this award-winning, full-flavoured beer. Yep, had it before. You know, really, it wants to be warm in a warm. You know, drank at a warmer temperature, something like 10 to 15 degrees minimum. Really. Obviously, I'm in here. You know, it is what it is. So, bit cool to be drinking it, but I suppose it'd be like, you know, going to a pub in town, having it off the cask. So, we'll give it a pour, see what it looks like, and more importantly, what it tastes like. So straight away, definite chocolatey and strong malt coming from the smell, which is a good thing. From the aroma, shall we say, lovely dark. Look at that, really dark. So, oh bugger, the head's going. Look at that. So, basically, next to black in colour, plenty of carbonation. I could see it bubbling up. A beige tan head. And yeah, even though it's not really at the temperature you should be drinking it at. Yeah, bang on that is. So yeah, Young's. I'm not too familiar with any of their other beers. As you know, the Double Chocolate Stout is about the only one I can think of theirs. So we're like, oh, bugger me, it's cold. So I'll tap it on the internet and try and see if I can bring up. You know, there's sometimes Young's Double Chocolate Stout. Ooh. First thing that comes up, £1.65 at morrisons.com. Chocolate malt and real dark chocolate are combined with Young's award-winning, rich, full-flavoured dark beer. Oh, now, even at this temperature, which, you know, if I'm being honest, it's too cold really to be drinking this, but this is quality from the off. The strength, only 5.2%. And yet, you know, I would swear it was stronger, you know. Some lovely malt and chocolate flavours coming through. So it's brewed by Charles Wells, which is interesting. Oh, now owned by Marston's, or they was owned by Marston's, because just lately, Bombardier, you know, the iconic Bombardier, you know, bang on with Rick Mail, you know, a truly British patriotic beer, has undergone like a rebrand, and it's not brewed by Wells anymore. It's brewed by the Eagle Brewery, bought by Marston's, and now it's called Bombardier Amber and Bombardier Blonde, if I can remember rightly. And yeah, it don't taste the same as it used to. God knows why. I presume they're using the same ingredients, you know, whether it's the water that makes it a difference, you know. Very interesting. I mean, Wells also made banana bread ale, the Colonel's Reserve, which to me is one of the best ales in this country, and yet they don't bloody make it anymore. and I can't get it. You know, if I could buy it, I'd buy it on a keg. I'd buy a keg of it, because no problem with buying 9 pints of something that I really want to drink. So yeah, yeah, Wells now. You go on the Wells website. There's only 2 things come up. That triple hopped beer of theirs, and I can't remember the other one, to be honest. So this is the making of a top quality beer. On ratebeer.com, from 3,674 ratings, which is a lot of ratings, 3.74 out of 5. So for an aggregate website, you know, it is an outstandingly high review, because obviously you're not looking at just reviewers of beers who know what they're talking about. You're looking at people who, not to be snobbish, but a lot of people, you know, they'll bang a 1 out of 5 or 0.5, and they haven't really reviewed it properly. You know, my lowest review score is 2.1 out of 5, because obviously I respect the fact that there's effort gone in, but the beer that did it tasted vile, you know. So from only a couple of days ago, pitch black pour with a tight khaki nitro head and epic retention, smooth and creamy mouthfeel. The chocolate flavour is subdued, not too sweet. Dry finish, very Guinness-like, except slightly sweeter. So, very nice beer. The chocolate flavour was not too much, just the right flavour at the finish. Almost like a weak, cold chocolate drink, but with a beer taste. Another one. Pours black with a tan foamy head, appears thick, and scent of chocolate is evident along with roasted nuts. Taste is dark chocolate, coffee, sweet malt. Chocolate is not at all too much and right amount. Good one. This bottle delivers quite a good head and the right degree of carbonation, but creamy. This beer is not. For a chocolate stout, sweetness is also quite subdued, but the chocolate aroma is clearly present. Roasty with some coffee notes and a strong hint of amaretto. Very enjoyable. And yeah, some absolutely brilliant reviews on there. Now, the closest to this that I've brewed is from a company called Bulldog Brews. They do an Easter brew, or Easter stout, or something. It's called that, and it is the absolute best chocolatey stout. Similar to this, you know, it's not far off this, probably a little bit more chocolatey, and you know, it is absolutely fantastic. You know, I had 40 pints of it, and I can't tell you how quick those pints went. You know, and it was just so moreish, you know. And even this, even though it's at the wrong temperature, bloody brilliant. My only bug, if there is a bugbear about it, is I'd like a 7% version, but that's just because I'm an alky who likes strong beer, you know, or a lover of beer who likes stronger ales, you know. Absolute spot on. And only 5.2%, so it just goes to show you that it doesn't need to be overly strong to be a fantastic beer, you know. It's not all down to strength. I mean, some beers this year, high in strength, have disappointed me. And I'll give you an example of one. Ode Roger, 7.4%, it's a Marston's beer. I had it 6 months ago, loved it. Drank it, thought this is a quality beer. And then when I did an actual review on it, started off okay. By the time I got halfway down the glass, it was nasty. I didn't like it. And it wasn't nasty, but it was very disappointing to what it was. Still a good beer, just not as good as it should have been. and it may have been down to just getting the wrong bottle at that time, or a brew that wasn't as good as normal brews. I mean, let's be fair, in every brew that's done, it's not going to be 100% the same brew every time, because something very small can make a difference, you know, quality of the ingredients on that particular brew. Oh, and the temperature you drink at. So, this is a top 10 beer, without a shadow of a doubt. This is up there in my Fruly, King Goblin, beers like that, you know, absolute on the nail. But please drink it in, you know, in your house. Don't drink it in a cold shed like this is at the moment. You know, and I will adjust reviews, you know, because obviously this deserves to be in a warmer place. This is a drink that deserves to be sat in front of a fire on a warm night drinking this, you know. 2 or 3 pints of this, you'll be on your back. It's like a Guinness, but, you know, quite a bit extra added on top. And, you know, I wish I had a couple more of these in the arse at room temperature to save you. You know, that taste. Lovely. Absolutely spot on. Oh, I could almost lick the glass. So out of 5, you know, for that, absolutely smashing. I'm going to give it a 4.75 out of 5. That was amazing. Probably my number 1 beer now. And that's at a temperature that I shouldn't be drinking it at. Imagine at a temperature I should be drinking it at. Wow. Got to get some eating here. That's on the agenda, definitely. But yeah, fantastic beer. Well worth purchasing and trying yourself. And you know, I'd love to hear people's opinions about certain beers, and if you agree or even disagree, because obviously I've got my opinion and other people's opinions may be different. You know, we are all different in our opinions and our taste buds, really. Thanks for watching, and oh, it's freezing. I'm getting inside. See you later.